Hey everybody, it's going to be doing some building, smashing, fixing. Yeah, our latest greatest update broke everything. Couldn't even pass wave 20 on this, for East anyway, so time to do some fixing. And this thing's useless, no point in having that anymore. Or all of that. No point in having any of that either. Yucky. Or this. This is all useless too. Mm-hmm. Hey, how's it going, Sean? I'm redoing FlexAmp because recycling no longer works. You can do it if you add damage to it, but so I'm just gonna try and get a little better of a build here. You have to have damage in order to. The day's going good actually. You got to have damage in order to have recycling that works. I don't know the numbers anymore, but they got rid of all the CC traps or whatever. Well, like not got rid of them, but they made it so you can't crowd control anymore very effectively. So you have to kill them in order for your crowd control to work. Husks become immune to knockback and stun after so long. Really sucks because they broke endurance, but they didn't do what they originally intended. They originally intended to get rid of jail builds and prevent them, but instead they just decided to wreck endurance, especially Twine endurance. The guys in the Discord are having just a real hard time with it. A couple people have made it 30, but I think some of them had to fight with it. It's not much fun. You can't even make a regular, normal, everyday damage build. Yeah, I know that is pretty tough, is right. Because, with damage builds and stuff, you still got to knock them around and everything, but yeah, if they become immune, then yeah, I guess you gotta think outside the box or something. I think I'll leave that one empty. Yeah, it should be okay. Oh, it's that one. Right. I gotta remember how this is all attached. This tile. Oh, okay, maybe not that tile. Oh, was that? That was a connection. A little bit. Where is this sticking? Oh, up here. Right. have even more supplies now. I do like that they increased the stack size. That's awesome. You can now carry 999 instead of 200. That's really good. That was a big, big bonus because I think a lot of people had rate full backpacks. I know I did. For the longest time, I was always struggling. We haven't done endurance yet. It's definitely not easy, that's for sure. The first couple are, like Stonewood and Plankerton. Actually, they're not too bad. Just got to have a little bit of decent knowledge of where they spawn, and stuff like that. So it does take a lot, though. Like, it took me a while. I had some pretty hard learning, especially when I first started. Yeah, and then I started meeting some good YouTubers and people that kind of knew what they were doing, and I learned a lot. There, we're going to try and block that side off. My second account, I actually have that one blocked, and it seems to work. I haven't ran it in a long time, but I wanted a different setup for amp placement in here, considering I specialize in flex amp here, D, down in the bottom here. Not a lot of people have that amp placed in their home bases, and I put it down because I wanted to. And it's hard. It's not an easy build, that's for sure. I don't recommend placing it if you don't have to, unless you want a challenge, but east is really easy. East usually isn't too bad. South, south isn't bad. I guess it's a little tougher if you're lower level because of all the smashers. But north is just gruesome. They don't give you a whole lot of room, and you can't build on some of the terrain either. Makes it tough. That way, I think. I did have one more sandwich here in my other account, like this. I think like that I had. And they always came up here and broke this wall. I think it was just that one, and then they'd carry on, so I just took it out. And you do have to remember in Candy Valley, they have these little tornado things, wherever it is. They're around here somewhere. Those things are a pain. You always have to have some sort of shield over the top. Otherwise, they'll throw husks. They'll throw them up top here, kind of where I'm standing. Shh, quiet. Sorry about that. Cellular device. I should be safe with that. And here. Oops. This one, right? There we go. And that's all for those tornado things, wherever they are. Of course, they don't show up when you want to see them. And I think just to prevent them from getting into my block off, I'm going to cover that in. Should be okay. And I had actually used tier 3 traps in here, but they were these ones here. And that was all just to, when I was experimenting with different stuff. These ones here, not even any damage on them, just double reload all durability. That's out of the question now too, because you can't even use tire traps anymore because they get rid of the, well, they have knockback on them or whatever, impact, and you can only do that so many times to a husk, and then it becomes immune to impact. So if you spam drop traps over your spawns, the husks can walk right through all this stuff. That's what they were doing to me here. They were just walking right over these tar pits and freeze traps, and it didn't even stop them or anything. They just kept walking. So you gotta make sure you don't have too much crowd control up front. And yeah, new meta. I hope Epic does something about it, but I kind of doubt it. They might, I guess. The community's pretty upset. A lot of people. And even weapons, like something like this. Which is just basically an extremely high impact weapon. Or the compression burster. I think it's at the top here. This one. This one's got way more actually than the tsunami, but stuff like this, you hit an enemy a bunch of times with this thing and it'll have the same effect. They'll be immune to it after a bit. So they were trying to get rid of jail builds and they kind of messed up royally. So now we got to redo everything. Yay. There it is. This is the culprit right here. So a husk walks in here, and they'll actually get thrown on top of this pillar here. So that's why this big giant shield is up here. It's not for lobbers, it's for these things. And then there's one that also rolls on down the very south tunnel here. This one has one of those things as well. I've updated this tunnel. Probably don't need 4 here. There we go. Better go put a little metal away so I don't drop it on the ground all the time. There is a spawn here, so maybe we will do something about that. I can't get in there. Maybe it won't do it that way. There's one right here too, actually. We'll see. If I have to cut it down, I can later. Probably could have just done this instead of that wall, but that's okay. 2 connections is alright. Plus, if the husks break this, because it's probably not very high health, that might come down if I only had 1 connection. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll be alright.
Wish I could.
One, 2, 3, 4. Might be safe. It's quite a bit of crowd control here still. Sound walls count. Wall launchers count. What else would count? Wall lights, freeze traps, wall launchers, floor launchers, all that stuff is all considered crowd control. So you kind of got to work your way around all of that now.
No. Sorry.
Well, that's pretty good. You're at level 9, eh? It's not bad. One more level, you get another Trollstash llama at 10. And then up to 15, I think, is your first voucher, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. It's nice getting those Trollstash llamas. Get some good stuff in them sometimes. I'm just redoing my endurance here. It failed on me in wave 20 on this side, Flexamp East. And I can honestly say this used to be the strongest tunnel I've had. In the whole base, this was the best one. And it didn't even make 20. So Epic really had a good school day. I've already redid a bit over here on north. And I don't think I never went into Tunnel Amp yet. That's C there. It's the next one over. That one needs a redo as well. These are up here for the space rocks. These anti-airs all over the place. Alright, a few traps here. Right away. Just wondering if I should put a couple over here or not. Maybe I should put one or two. Can probably get rid of some of this then, but I'm gonna leave that. Keep it low. I don't think I need to trap that hard. That's a lot of ceiling electric fields.
Serious?
There's a pretty good size spawn right in here. And then I think maybe one or two here. And one here for sure. And sometimes it'll migrate up top. It'll be right up here sometimes. So if you still have that bridge that goes across right here, they'll walk right across. And I think some spawns down here too. I believe east is kind of all over the place. Alright, so how many are we looking at here? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 23, eh? That's quite a bit. I'll leave the builds, but I'm not going to put that many. Oh no, I'm good. I've got tons of everything. I usually keep pretty stocked up. Thank you. What's our durability like? Should I put these? We'll try it. Worst case scenario, I just change them if I have to. That's another thing too. If you have any wall launchers on your block off, well, they're not going to work either. Well, unless you have a kill trap over them, like here. If Ask was to stand here and try beating on this wall after, I think it's 5 hits, after this wall launcher would have hit him 5 times, it's not going to work no more. No, I don't need sound walls. I have lots. I have a full stack in my inventory and then a whole bunch of other stuff, so supplies and all that. I'm good. Got lots. Let's see here. Now where? Better put a couple here, I think. Should be enough. I think I'm going to leave that one open. We'll put 1 or 2 there as well. You can put those maximum of 2 tiles high.
Wish I could.
Alright, now I think I can redo the tunnel. I'm hoping they don't want to go through that way. They shouldn't. They should be able to path here. We have to change this a little. Go with
Good.
maybe we should just go with one. I'd be later this evening. It is almost 3 o'clock, but I've only got about another half an hour here I can stream, and then I gotta go for a bit. And then yeah, I'll be after supper, so I don't know, 3-4 hours from now. If I'm gonna be on, I don't know what's going on. It's the weekend, so we shall see. What else can I add here? One, two, three, four, five. Eek.
Let's build.
Maybe we just better put 2 of those. Just to make sure that they're going to go that way. That makes them take a little bit longer path if you put something there instead of them cutting the corner. I'll have to go this way. Sometimes that'll help quite a bit in a tunnel and get you an extra half a tile of room that they have to path, so that's good.
Can't.
Sometimes that's all you need to get your trap to reload or whichever to hit them again, so kind of cool.
Whew.
Come on.
Can't. Sorry.
Probably got to do south, I think, as well. The thing on south, I'm just going to change spawn trap It'll be the next one. I gotta finish trapping it all out, and it's 2.5 hours to run it, so I'll probably wait till tonight to run it, and then I'll run it on stream probably. Never done that before, so streamed in Endurance, so I might do that tonight. So this is what needs to be updated. This spawn trap here needs to go, and these ones, because they actually do spawn down in the bottom here. So I was thinking about changing that somehow. It's 3 tiles. This is 2. The only bad thing about it is if you connect it like this and this. Oh, you can't build there. So if you were to do this, then technically they spawn up here. So they could actually just come down here and walk in this way. But that doesn't matter. That's what these traps here are for. In case they come down this way. I might actually just put a wall here. Play it safe like that. It's probably a better idea. Because I want to add a spawn trap in here. I've never had one on this part of the spawn here. And I noticed that these 2 walls got broken, which has never happened either before. Okay, alright. I'll try and like put a like pre-schedule it or whatever, so you guys get like a half hour or an hour notification or something, so that you don't come in on like wave 5 or 6 or 8 or something like that. I'll try to put a ping out for you guys so that you're here early or whichever. So we're doing quite a bit of drastic changes in here, so we don't know how this is going to go tonight, but we'll find out. And also, actually, this was gone, which made that trap no good either. Because that trap's actually 4 tiles high that I just smashed there, way up there. And drop traps only work from 3, so that's why there was actually a floor launcher here to launch the husk, you know, a couple tiles high, and then it'll trigger that trap. Same with this one. There was actually supposed to be one here, floor launcher, but you really didn't need it, because whenever they spawned up here, they generally walked off right here, and as soon as they walked off of here, then that trap would trigger. And then the odd once in a blue moon, they might actually make it to here. So that's what these were for, just to get them off the top here. This is the beginning of our kill tunnel. And this is back when this was all changed. I was going to put out new build videos with like updated you know, like less structure use and all that kind of stuff. And then Epic decided to give us the big old hello, we're going to wreck your game. And now I got to put all this damage back in, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. So 1, 2. I had 2 tiles coming out. I've never actually had, haven't had south lately, so I don't know what's going to go on here. I'm just going to add a bit back in that I took out.
Wish I could.
Because they may want to come through here now. I'm not sure. There is a tunnel right underneath here that goes all the way down. I guess a guy give him a little bit of deterrent. flingers and lobbers will throw from this tile. Well, not this tile exactly, but I think here they can stand right here if there's nothing above their heads and throw, which is totally amazing because that's a long distance. On my other account, when we were doing my SSDs, I put Flex Amp down as well, my second account.
You serious?
And I put that amp over there down, Imp Amp. I think it's that one. Yeah, that one. So, because a lot of people were asking me if what the combination was like if you had that amp and Flex Amp, and there are actually quite a few differences. So, whenever I get enough time and get that other account built up nicely, I will be putting probably a video out on that as well, because it's a big difference. If you have this amp and Imp Amp, right in here you get hotspots,
Wish I could.
whereas my hotspots on this account show up on C, which is up there. But if you have this amp instead, hotspots show up over here on D. So it changes everything. And I think Safety Wave moves some of the War Games modifiers in Endurance anyway. They move around when you have different amp placements. So I got to account for that. Reload? No, reload. Oh, that's a damage one, yeah. I'm going to put one of these, I think, only. Probably back there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2 wall darts. Two, 3, 4 wall darts actually. Those are excuse me, mainly for smashers.
No.
Darn, can't get back there. I wonder if it's even worth it. I'd have to get rid of these two then. Smashers and husks might be already immune by the time they get back here to get knocked into the timeout rooms. You guys got to watch for that too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of these.
Here?
So 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was 8.
Wish I could.
Normally I would have a all launcher there, but hoping this is still enough that they can get staggered. Oh, and we gotta add these little guys in too, almost forgot. He makes the smashers walk over here, because he can't actually launch a smasher, he just stagger him 2 steps. So if he walks here and he gets hit, he'll go 1, 2, and actually end up about here. And then all this will get him. The dynamos anyway, the tar pit and the zapper. Wall dart will hit him if he's over here. But if you don't have these things, these little walls, and the smasher walks here, he'll go 1, 2, and miss that. Because he can't actually knock a smasher back, you just stagger him. Two steps, I believe. It's not bad, 40 structures. That's pretty decent for this amp I have down here. Takes a lot. It's hard to defend in this area. So many nooks and crannies and places you gotta cover. I decided to put a couple with good durability. Probably the back one. Where should I put the last one here? Yeah, actually, we'll put it there. Hopefully this will work here. Guess I could put 2 wall darts in there. Oh, not those ones. Oops. Let me reload. Oh, out of metal. Any just laying around? Nope. Darn. I think I'm still gonna leave these tires here though. Actually, maybe I should take these out. Not a lot comes up there anyways. It's probably a better idea. The less crowd control you have, the better, I would think. These ones I'll leave though. The husks don't really go up here. Unless you get the rare spawn, I think. For safety wave, maybe. I did change this a little. I had floors and stuff here. And I had tires up there, but I took them out. Okay, we are getting close to it. So 2, 3, 5. Yeah. This part here should be good. Maybe we better just put a couple things here. There, that's better. This is up here. This one is for right here. It'll tag anything here. Just gonna leave 2 of them here, I think. Or should I get rid of them? I don't know. Tiles. We'll stick with that.
You serious? Whew.
Should be okay with these ones, I think. I'll leave those. Would be nice to get rid of that row, but I don't want to bring it down. If you bring it down 1 tile, husks can walk across here, so. I think we're good. I don't like this though, but there's not much I can do here. Just have to test it. That's enough changes for now, I think. It's a lot to watch. Two, and 2, and 1.
you some deadly friend.
There. That's got to be enough. 1, 2, minimum of 2 extra tiles of damage for sure.
Over here.
Did still leave a little bit of tires in a few spots, but I took a lot of the crowd control out. It's basically pointless to have. Well, not pointless, but I mean, you can't spam it no more. Especially tires and stuff, because tires will just wipe them, make them immune to crowd control, and nothing works at all. And I think that's got to go. No, for sure. It seemed like the husks wanted to not come this way. I watched them from north. They spawn in here. He came in here, and he fell down here and went this way. And that's not what I want. I want the husks from D north to come this way. So I think this wall here might have been in their way. So that means we can put one more wall dart. Yay! Extra damage. The more the better. That's the way I look at it.
You serious? Let's see.
There. I don't know what I'm going to do about C yet. We'll figure that out. One thing at a time. We'll test this amp here first. And away we go.
Brutal. I like it.
There. These flames on these things, I don't know, like they glitch out all the time. That's why I smashed it and replaced it, because it wasn't lit. And I see it quite a bit, actually, that the flame traps don't light up. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but... And I don't even know if they work or not when it's like that, so... I just thought I'd put a flame trap here. I don't really use flame grill floor traps that much. But now, considering that
Wish I could.
husks can just walk anywhere they want after so much time, I'm going to try them. Put one here too. I think they do still work, but I'm not sure. So. And I'm temporarily going to leave the old Smasher Bridge over here. I don't think I need it, but I might leave it. Just because I don't want to change too much all at once.
Serious?
And then you can't really put anything on these floors here. You'll get hotspots that come in here. There'll be one here or here, I think. Safety wave could show up here. And another hotspot here, possibly. So it gets really ugly. So basically, if you have any walls here or here, they'll get broken. Wall there gets broken. There. Put floors there, they'll get broken. So I don't leave you with a lot of options. You could put another dart there, back there, beside that one. I don't think I need it though. Finally some tunes.
Can't.
I think I'm going to leave that freeze trap there though. Well, I think that's the end of my building for now. And you probably could throw one wall down on that wall. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, no. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it would trigger from here. It might. Man, it's okay. We'll just leave it. Again.
Don't mind it for you.
Oops. Alright, I think that's it. This is basically just like a testing one, and I'll probably be redoing it after. I think I'm gonna go get rid of this over here though. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh well, guess I gotta change it now. You can build there. Hmm. Interesting. Can't build here, though. I don't suggest building here, because then the husks will walk across. Because there's a spawn right there at the top of the waterfall. Right here. That's for C. It's actually pretty important to have it like this. Oh, this isn't going to work no more. Grr. I wonder what I should do here. Really? I can't get up there? There we go. Sometimes you'll have a spawn up here on this side. Sometimes it's over there or over there, I think, for north. And they'll walk across here and they'll walk over here. And yeah, we gotta change that. We cannot have that. Well, now what? What's the whole point of having tires there? Oops.
Let's build. Wish I could. No. Sorry.
There we go, that's better. We should be okay. I don't think I should have to put reload on them. Well, that's new. I've noticed that now while I've been building here.
You serious?
Put your traps out, and as soon as your stack's gone, you're back to your pickaxe. Normally, it would change to a different trap. Thanks, Epic. I mean, the quality of life stuff was actually really, really nice. Like, extremely nice. Almost to the point of where I don't care what they did to Endurance. Just because... Look at this, I've got not even 100 slots used. I have lots of stuff in here. That was a big bonus. Taking the 200 size stacks up to 999. I mean, they're trying to just mask the huge, giant hammer they dropped on us, but yeah, what do you do? Maybe I can get rid of those 3, you know? Because that is 2 tiles high. 1, 2. Yeah, we're going to do that. Keep saying I'm done, but I'm not. I keep finding things. That's okay. I'll have to stop here in a few minutes. I'll have to end the stream for a little while. Then I'll be back on again later this evening. I think just in case we get some flingers and stuff, we should probably block that. Probably be a good idea, because I imagine if they do stand here and don't get killed immediately, they could start throwing, but I think they'll die, but I think this is all my updates I have to do. I hope that covered everything. Okay, I guess they could still walk here and around, but we can take care of that pretty easy, I would think. I don't think they would go around, would they? It would be easier for them to just walk here as opposed to here. But then again, if they're up there, 1, 2, 3 tiles. Undecided.
I'll call you Huskbane.
That's the end.
No. Wish I could.
That should take care of anything that wants to try to go that way. We'll see. We'll test it. And honestly, don't really get this spawn up here very often. I think I've only seen it a couple times that's been up here. Most of the time it's always on top of that pillar or on top of there. Right here, I think it's here. Could be this one too. But we took care of them. They just come in here. Hopefully this wall's not a problem. Oh, I'm over structure. I can't do that. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. I will be back on later. So I gotta go for a bit here. So, and I'll try to post a little pre-start update so that you guys know, or whatever, ping. So, thanks for watching everybody.